All right, well, I am back again, and we had some issues with the Wi-Fi here in Chaska, so now I'm just recording it, and we'll be uploading it later in the day. So far, we've had a nice goal by Pavel with the assist from Charlie on a 2-on-1 breakaway, and so now we have 4:33 left to go in the first period, where Eden Prairie is down by 1 against Chaska, now down by 2 as Chaska puts their third goal on the board. So again, another weekend, another networking issue. Apologize for that. So this will be showing up tomorrow morning on the YouTube channel as the replay. So EP off the drive now. It's 3-1 Chaska with 4:14 left. Chaska now drives wide. He's got a guy in front on the back door. He misses on the tip. Eden Prairie again in the strong D. Nice save by Eli. And now it comes back out to center ice. And Chaska picks it up for a regroup as Charlie puts pressure on it. Ooh, a little tip back to their goalie, as there was a little bit of a wayward deflection on the regroup, and we will start over again. So we have Matthew Charlie Pavel up front. Charlie off the face-off. He was looking at Tucker, loses the puck in the process, go over into the corner, and now Miles pushes the guy off. Bassoff now comes in behind the net, as does Tucker. Tucker pops a stick off, and Eden Prairie, or Chaska now comes up, crosses center ice over to Locosmo again. Locosmo tries to pop it back up to Tucker at the blue line, and now you got Tucker and Charlie driving. Tucker goes to the center, fakes to the center, goes into the corner. You got Pavel in the circle waiting for him, and Charlie coming out high, as Chaska now takes control and marches it up across center ice. And he gets bodied into the board, and that's going to be a penalty on Dylan for checking. So Dylan going to go to the box, and we will be on our first penalty kill for a minute 30. In D6 games. So Schroeder off the face-off, back over to Locosmo. Strong slaps it away out of the crease, over to Schroeder. Schroeder tries to pop it back up again. He is a bruiser. He comes up. Schroeder now on the drive. He goes wide and tries to rim it back around to Alexi. Alexi now caught over on the half wall, outside hash marks. And Chaska picks it up. They cross center ice over to blue line. They go wide. It's 2-on-1. He's got a buddy right over. Oh, he missed it. It was wide open. He could have just dropped it in there like the mailbox. And now Schroeder again goes through three guys. He puts a shot up. Oh, he just couldn't quite get it. He comes around for the stuff, and he tries to swipe at it. And again, it goes astray, and now Chaska back on the march again on a 3-on-2, as Miles now is going to get called, and Chaska going to go up 5-on-3 as Miles took down a Stormhawk. And so now we'll put another guy in, so we will have a 5-on-3 penalty kill for 38 seconds, as both Dylan and Miles are in our box. So this should be quick work, as Tucker is out at center. Over to Strong. Strong tries to clear the zone. Eden Prairie keeps it alive. And back. Over. Shot high over the top. And now Vandenboomen from Chaska picks it up again. Pass over to the side. Oh, it goes behind Eli. as we've got 12 seconds left to go on the 5-on-3 as a wayward pass comes over to Defoe. Defoe pinches, shot up off of Eli's glove, and Schneider tries to put it back in front. Back out to Tucker, he couldn't, and now we're going to get an offsides on Eden Prairie. All right, so Eden Prairie kills the 5-on-3. Now they're down 1 for 46 seconds left as Lacasmo picks it up over on the far side, comes back out to the center as Chaska back to regroup again. Chaska crosses back. He's got Meacham over on the center, goes to the high slot as Giannetti puts a shot in. Again, Defoe, shot into Eli. Eli with the save. With 54 seconds left to go in the first period, 3-1, Chaska over Eden Prairie, and 19 seconds left to go. Back over to the point again. 19 seconds left on the power play. Shot wide right. Leo chases into the corner now as the puck comes back out to the point. Back down low again. He comes back out, tries to snake it in there. Shot wide left. 11 seconds left to go on the power play. Back over to the point again. And Leo with a nice interception to throw it off. And Eden Prairie is now full strength, puck out in front. And again, Lacasmo digs it out, scoops it out. And Eden Prairie is able to kill both penalties against this team with a tremendous amount of offense, and now the puck comes back out to center again with 17 seconds left to go in the first period. They find an opening, shot, Eli with the glove save, and 9.7 seconds left to go in the first period. Yes, so apologize for this again. Chaska City Wi-Fi not strong, and the community center doesn't have their own Wi-Fi, so we're dealing with it. Puck back out to the point, 2 seconds left, shot in, and that's all she wrote for the first period, where Chaska up 3-1 after 1. So this is similar to how the game went before our last game against them. No, 2 games ago, I guess, where we had them. I think it was 2-0 after 2, and we just lost it in the third. So now it's important for us to keep this alive and keep this effort and pressure on them for the remainder of the game. All right, so here's how things stand. Back to D6 again after all the fun and shenanigans up in Blaine. We're back to what really counts here with the D6 standings, and there you see not much has changed. Prior Lake certainly has had a pretty good run the last couple of weeks. They've marched their third win, and so they're back up into fourth again. But if you notice that, only 3 points divides the top half from the bottom half. And so just a couple of wins or a couple of losses changes the whole dynamic for the bottom side of the D6 standings, as you have the perennials, Chaska, Minnetonka, and Edina White kind of securing their position up top. So that is where we stand right now in D6, as we're just trying to get through this game, learn a lot, and come away with a pretty good showing. So Eden Prairie now moving right to left on your dial. And quick, Pulaski off to the races. It looks like they've come out with a little bit more flair. Maybe a little sleepy, this Chaska team was on the front part. Pass up from rink up to Bassoff at center ice to start the second period. And now again, Pulaski Goes through everybody. Second score. He had the second most goals of the Squirtacular behind Noah Schneider. He had 11 points, I believe. 11 or 10 points. And he went down hard into the boards after his goal. That put Chaska up 4-1. And he's shaken up a little bit. He shakes it off, kind of favoring the elbow a little bit and the right arm, so best of luck to him. He will be fine. So, like I said, important for us to maintain that speed. Important for us to maintain that speed, coming into that second period too. We have Carson on the bench. And so Eden Prairie will go down on a power penalty kill for 1:30, as now Chaska puts it out in front. Nice pass, nice score from Schneider to Maruk. And just like that, we go 5-1.
Go, Greg!
$12:19 left, 5-1. As Schroeder takes the face-off, Schneider marches it up strong out of the net, or out of the penalty box. He's back on the ice again. Schroeder picks it up, crosses the blue line, fires one in, deflected and picked up by the Chaska goalie. Hey, what's your link to your
To ours?
Yeah.
To our feed?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. It's
Yeah.
Chaska Chan 2024.
Okay.
24-25.
Okay. Chaska Chan 24-25.
Do you want a hot spot for me? Without?
No.
Okay.
That's a lot of work.
Look at all the bars I got.
I know. It's crazy.
What is it? Chaska?
Yeah, Chaska Chan 24-25 is their stream. All right, so we're trying to get some people up and running on the Chaska stream as my poor AT&T just can't handle it here, and the Wi-Fi is pretty brutal. And now Chaska picks it up again. Shot from the top of the circle, saved by Eli. Schroeder tries to dump it out to Alexi. Alexi gets it removed by Schneider. Schneider behind one guy, and Vandenboomen fanned on the one-timer back to Alexi again. Alexi moves it up the ice, crosses over the blue line, loses it, and it gets picked up by Noah now. He crosses center ice, and they dump it back down into the circle as Dylan fights for it in the corner, as now Meacham from Chanhassen comes in for support. Miles now pins him up against the wall. As we are 5-on-5 here right now, and Eden Prairie seems to have kind of stopped moving a little bit. And we're going to get a line change, and the next group is going to come on. Shot back out at the top and deflected by Miles. And now Grayson picked it up at the center ice. He loses it. Leo now fights for it down in front at center ice. Atterbury chips away at. Gio picks it up from Chanhassen, marches it back up to Meacham. Meacham crosses over the center, and now Walters fights for it over on the far side. He picks it up, and he's moves along. He loses it as he crosses the blue line and now picks it up as Chanhassen picks it up. They try to fight for it, clear the zone. They stop and pause and regroup. They find a guy across center ice. And now Caleb with the interception, he then punches it back up into the Chaska zone. Caleb now picks it up at center ice, back to Miles. Miles fans on it, and Chaska Seaver is away. Puck's loose out in front. Nice save as Seaver was trying to go for the 5-hole. And Eli was like, nope. Miles moving his head every which direction, goes coast to coast. And we're going to get a penalty, it looks like, on Chaska, as Eden Prairie will go up on their first power play of the evening. So 9:07 left. In the second, still 5-1. And Eden Prairie goes up on their first power play of the evening. It looks like Chanhassen still has a guy out on the ice. And they're supposed to have only one. All right, there we go. They tried to sneak a guy out there without anybody hoping would notice. And we got Tucker Rink on the near side. And Bassow pushes it out to Christian. Christian slings it down low to Tucker. Tucker back out to Christian again. Christian dumps it back down. And now Strong back up to Charlie, bounces off Charlie's stick. Now Charlie fights for it in the corner. As does Tucker. Rink just tries to cross-hand it, check over, and Tucker now picks it up at center ice. Back out to Dylan again. Dylan looking up the ice. He's got Pavel up front. Pavel now chips it low. We got 50 seconds left. We're on the power play. As now Rink comes in, intercepts as they fight behind the net. Tucker now picks it up as puck trickles out to center ice, and Eden Prairie again forced to regroup as Dylan is under pressure. Gets it over to Carson. Carson tries to fling it up to Charlie. Tucker tries to grab it. Rink now picks it up, puts a hand on it. He passes it over to Bassow. Bassow shot wide left. As Chaska now picks it up. Miles off the bench. He's good to go. Tucker picks it up just into the Chaska zone, and now Pulasic comes away with it again. He's feeling okay now. He rubbed off the injury. He tries to center it out in front, and it goes and gets lodged behind Eli's skate for a save with 1 second left to go on the Eden Prairie power play. All right, Chanhassen, full strength. They dump it down deep. Pulasic picks it up down in the corner as Lacasmo and Schroeder challenge him and put pressure on. Again, they try to dish it behind the net. Again, Pulasic now picks it up behind the net. He's looking for some options. Got a guy backdoor. Easy, nice pass as we didn't see him behind us. And Chaska puts their sixth on the board. So we'll start over again, 6-1, 7:17 left to go in the second period. Off the draw, Schneider chops after it. He's just a hulking guy as Locasmo dives for it, and Schneider just rocketed one in off the pipe. And Chaska goes up 7-1. Off of the turnaround rocket by Noah. Be careful, his reach is far. All right, right, 7:07. Leo takes the face-off, and the puck drops into the Chaska zone. They try to sling it around, and Dylan tries to keep it alive. He can't, and now puck comes back over to center ice. Chaska picks it up. They just take a pause as Weston from Chaska picks it up and tries to sling it up to center ice again. Grayson comes away with it, chops it back up again. Schneider from Chanhassen picks it up. He tries to force it up the ice. And Strong now picks it up center, and he tries to dump it in. And even Prairie goes offside as Leo hadn't fully gotten back across the blue line. So 6:27 remaining in the second period. Dylan picks it up off the center. He drops down. Shot in by Leo. One-timer save off the pads. And now Leo again fighting for it behind the zone. He's got a little extra energy this shift, and Chanhassen's able to march it back up the ice as Dylan tries to push Chanhassen wide, push him off the puck. He does that. Gio now from Chanhassen picks up the loose puck. And now Leo again coming after it. DeFoss shot deflected off of Eli. Now Chanhassen still fighting for it along with Carson. Carson goes down as he looks like he's hurt. We're going to probably get a whistle here as puck now over to Ward, shot into Eli, and Eli with the save as now Carson is shaken up over in the corner. Holding that knee. So 5:29 left. Game's gotten away from us a little bit. And we should be in running time here fairly quickly. Right? Exactly. All right, so Carson off the ice. He'll be okay as Lakasmo slings it around to Bassoff. Tucker picks it up at center ice. He's got Rink out in front. Passes it over to Rink. Rink with a shot. Oh, wide. Almost on it. And saved by Chanhassen. As that was going top right. If there wasn't a goalie there, it would have been a goal. So we'll try that again. Tucker picks it up, drops it into the corner. Charlie races in to grab it as Chanhassen slings it around the side. Lakasmo there keeps it alive for the Eagles, and now Tucker picks it up at a high slot, and he keeps it alive again. He tries to dump it down to Charlie. Charlie now pushes it behind the net as Pavel is there to pick it up. Charlie now comes in to support as Izzy now picks it up from Chanhassen off the far half wall. As Chanhassen marches back up. Their F1 goes wide. He comes back in again. Look out, back door again. Shot by Izzy off the top crossbar and out of play with 4:38 remaining in the second period. So Tucker, Bassoff, and Rink stay on. Strong off his injury comes back out again, as is Dylan. And Rink picks it up and just pumps it down and ices it. Not sure if that was the plan. It looked very, very deliberate. We'll see. They needed an extra rest, apparently. And here we go again. Replay. And now. Puck off the center. Rink charges it. Tries to block the shot at the blue line. He's able to do that. Over back to Strong again. Strong fights for it. Dillon comes in into the slot. Rink picks it up, flings it over to Matthew Tucker. Tucker goes wide right. He's got Rink going to the net. Passes it off center, goal, and Tucker with the assist. And Chaska lends a little hand to Eden Prairie as Eden Prairie gets the second goal of the game. Always painful when that happens, but you only do it once. Back at it again. So Eden Prairie closes the lead 7-2, down by 5. That might delay our running time a little bit. And now Gray pops in behind the net as Chaska pops it out to the center. Weston tries to pick it up, crosses over the blue line into the Eden Prairie zone. He takes it deep down. He gets run into by Schroeder. That was a suspect call right there, I'll say, but just a little contact. I don't know. Whatever the ref says goes. I've run into people harder than that at the checkout lane, but it's all good. Puck back out to Chanhassen's point, back over again. They dump it back down along the far half wall as Marouk now looks out for somebody to center it to. He follows all along. Eden Prairie now on their penalty kill again. They've had a couple of tonight already. Alexi now chases up the ice. He gets it taken away just shy of the blue line, and now Chaska comes dropping back again. They lose it to Ethan. Ethan chops at it, causes a turnover, as does Alexi try to also put a stick on it. Chanhassen marches through again, through everybody. There it is, look out, and one too many dangles, and Eden Prairie now flicks it up out of the Chanhassen zone. They have to regroup. Alexi on him like a bug, and we're gonna get a collision in front. No call on that. And Eden Prairie gonna ice it with 2:36 left to go. 22 seconds left in the penalty as we start again down deep in the Eden Prairie zone. And Leo on the face-off. Pops it behind him. He goes and tries to retrieve his own chip. Strong goes into the corner. He's met by two Stormhawks. Now Leo comes into support. He bats it back over around to the side. Nobody there to pick it up as we're still killing a penalty. 6 seconds left to go on our penalty. And now Strong bats it away again. He goes down. He gets right back up again. You got to get back up quickly. Otherwise, you take yourself out of the play. Eden Prairie now full strength. Weston with a shot high over the top for Chanhassen. Chan now back again, down low. Got Gio out in front as they try to backhand again, and a good defense by Eden Prairie. As we got a guy coming in, driving. Leo deflects it and breaks up the effort. Atterbury now charges up across center ice. He gets ridden off the puck as Leo marches in behind him to offer some support and assistance. Atterbury's still fighting for it. He's like I said, a lacrosse player. He's not afraid to get it mixed up in there and stuff. Leo now pops it up. Chanhassen tries to cross over center ice. They get caught up in a bunch of Eden Prairie players. Walters now back to Leo again. Leo on the slot. Fires one in there, and a save by Chaska with 1:13 left to go in the second period. So we get a new set of 10 skaters out on the ice. We get Tucker, Rink, and Bassoff again. Charlie sitting near us. Bassoff over on the far side as Chanhassen tries to rim it all the way around. They get it past Leonard, and Caleb is there to chase after it as he's under pressure He brings it back around. Nice cut move to find another open guy. He looks up the ice. He looked at Rink. He said no thanks. He now finds Tucker at center ice. Tucker now goes down over on the side, and that's going to be a penalty on Chaska. And Eden Prairie going to get another chance on a power play here with 48 seconds left to go in the second period. All right. Tucker still stays on. We got Miles and Caleb holding up the back, holding the blue line. Rink chops after it. He lunges after it again. Back out to Miles. Miles tries to keep it in. He can't. Polasek now. Second leading goal scorer. Shot off of Leo's head. I'm sorry, off of Eli's head. And now puck is loose. Another shot again off of Eli. And he couldn't find it. It went up and over, almost bounced back in again. And now Tucker does a nice little spin move up to Rink. Rink up to Basov. Basov now toe drag, a shot at the top of the circle. Ill-advised, I'd say, whatever. Tucker now picks it up behind the net. He goes down, and Chaska now tries to race it up the ice, but no luck. That's the end of 2, 7-2. Chaska up over Eden Prairie. If I ran for mayor of somewhere, I would say that the law is that everybody should have access to Wi-Fi that's strong enough to stream a Squirt hockey game. There should be no reason why we can't stream and have strong enough Wi-Fi. Nonetheless, that's a situation we're dealing with again today. As we did last weekend. So we are recording this. We'll be posting it on the channel, where you'll find it under videos instead of under live. So apologies to everybody out there. I know that the live is where everybody wants to be, and unfortunately, we just get what we get. You don't throw a fit, right? Isn't that what the saying is? That's what I tell my kids all the time. Okay, getting ready to start. 13 minutes of hockey left to go tonight. As Eden Prairie reverts back, going left to right on the dial. Schroeder. Schroeder picks it up. Now there's a Schneider. Schneider dumps it back to his buddies as Eden Prairie stays on the power play. They come up, they try to march it up the ice. Chaska does. They have a wayward pass over to Noah Schneider. And now Eden Prairie goes off sides with 17 seconds left to go on their power play. So Schroeder will take the face-off again. Alexi with our back to us. He picks up the puck. He dropped it back to Dylan. I don't know if that was on purpose or not either. I think he just flicked it back there by accident. He now charges for it. 6 seconds left on the power play. And Schroeder picks it up at the blue line. He marches it back. He has Gray coming in. He loses it on the pass as Chanhassen is now full strength again. Oh, he tried to pass it over to Gray. And fortunately, Chanhassen was able to get a stick on it. Well, unfortunately for us, but there you go. And now a little confusion out at the blue line as some folks went down. And now Chaska drops it in deep behind our net. Nobody seems to be going after him. Shot, score. by Chaska as we just sat there waiting to see what they did. 11:44 left, 8-2. Berg off the draw. Walters chases after it. Chanhassen picks it up, back over to center ice. They drop it over to center. Now there's a little bit of stick work here in the center. Leo tries to find an opening. He now just dumps it down into the corner as Grayson charges after it down the corner. Eden Prairie now. Chanhassen comes up. 2-on-1. Shot, score by Chaska, 9-2. As Eden Prairie appears to be losing a little bit of steam. Here, we'll keep the same line on. Atterbury, Berg, Walters at the front. Chanhassen looks for his second option as his fellow defenseman went down. Chaska now crosses over into the blue line. They'll go wide. Caleb has it. Now coming up in the slot. DeFoss shot, save on Eli. 10:27 left. We've now entered running time. Into the third. Back out again. Flick shot up. Puck is loose out in front and gets deflected wide left. Caleb now charges after it, picks it up, tries to shove it up to Walters. Walters gets it over to Leo. Leo now charges up the side, shot. Puck is loose in front, go for the rebound. Oh, he almost had it as Alexi goes down behind the net. Good effort by Alexi as he's slow to get up. He had a concussion a couple weeks ago. He's actually favoring his leg a little bit as he tries to hobble off. Leo picks it up again. Over to Rory. Rory now fights for it, loses it at the side, and Berg crosses over the blue line, and we get an offsides on Eden Prairie. So Alexi finds his way to the bench on his own power. Good for him. And now we got Tucker. Chips it. Back to Dylan. Dylan over to Carson. Carson tries to fire it up to Rink behind him. Chanhassen now picks it up. Over to the side. Schneider chips it over to Maruk. Maruk over. Drop pass to Schneider again. Schneider shot, score. What a play. And that puts 10 up for Chan. No worries. Keep hustling. Keep fighting. Work on what you can work on. As we got 8:21 remaining. Tucker at center. Puck comes out to Moulter from Chan. He finds his guy over on the far side. Cross-ice pass. Shot to Eli, wide right. Moulter again from Chanhassen. Tries to keep it alive, keeps it low. Christian now picks it up from behind the net. Strong picks it up. He chops it up to Tucker. Shot again, high slot. Oh, top, wide right. Back to Tucker again. Tucker picks it up, crosses over center ice. He's got Bassoff coming in on the slot. He tries to get it out to him. Puck is loose as Chanhassen puts a glove on it with 7:32 remaining in the third period. 10-2. We kept it close for a while, but as it goes, sometimes these guys just kind of beat you down, you know, slowly but surely. And then it takes a lot for these guys to just keep their intensity on. Pack as Alexi tries to chop it back to Caleb. That goes wide right, shot, score on the 2-on-0. And Chaska goes up 11. Schroeder off the faceoff. Chan picks it up. They drop it back as Gio tries to flick it up to center ice. And again, Chaska. Miles tries to push off. Nice poke check by Miles. Schroeder now picks it up over to Alexi. Alexi tries to grab it. He's not quite there in time. Leonard now tries to pass it back up to Alexi again. Alexi tries to just flick it into the zone as Chaska just puts a glove on it. And we'll get another face-off as Walters, Berg, and Atterbury stroll onto the ice with Miles and Caleb in the backfield. Chan slings it around to the side. Grayson tries to pinch him on the side up against the boards. No call on that one. Good. Leo now picks it up. He gets the puck hacked away. Walters can't control it. And now puck back over to Atterbury again. Atterbury now tries to chip it down low. He can't. He's still on the race. He goes down into the corner. Berg comes in to help out. And now Chaska comes away again as we've got another 4-on-2 here right now. As it appears like everything's in slow motion. Shot saved by Eli. 5 minutes remaining in the game. You can tell the wind has just been completely taken out of these guys, as it's hard to compete against the onslaught and the depth that is Chanhassen. They had about 7 or 8 guys in the Squirtacular last weekend score during the games, which just shows you how evenly this team is, aside from Schneider and Pulasic, which certainly have the majority of the goals on the team. Strong tries to put everything in it that he could. He goes down. Charlie now picks it up. Good back check by Carson as Dylan now picks it up. Excellent effort by Carson as now Basshoff tries to get it over the line. Charlie just stands there as Eden Prairie goes off sides with 4:11 to play in this. So we are going to time out. We've got 36 seconds left to go in the game. And so that's going to wrap it up here for us. Out at the Chaska Community Center, where the Wi-Fi wasn't very good. And so sorry we missed first part of the first period. 18 seconds left. Puck scramble out in front. And now Dylan fights for it down low. He tries to chop it up. 7 seconds remaining in the game. Nice that they put the shot clock on. Up to Alexi, 2 seconds left. That's going to do it here as we time out with officially 3:20 left to go in the game. So that will do it. Eden Prairie falls 11-2 to Chaska Chan. And I think that's the last time we play these guys this year. Until the maybe the Squirt tournament at the end, possibly, we'll see. All right, so Eagles fall 11-2 to the Stormhawks here on a windy, brisk day in February. We're back at it again tomorrow night over at Pagel Arena against Minnetonka, where we'll lace them up and give it another shot. Until then, Eagles 2, Chanhassen 11. See you later.